Noob. I am Steve, the Crypto Noob, and I have a suggestion for other noobs out there. Probably not the people who are watching this show, but I constantly, when I want to talk about crypto, I constantly run into people who just have a whole bunch of shit to say about crypto, when deep down they really don't know anything about it. They just want to pile on the stupid shit that people say, and then they'll always end that thing by saying, "But I don't really know anything about crypto." Now, my whole thing kind of is that that I'm a noob and I'm learning, and this is an extremely complicated subject, and I don't know. But the one thing that I do know is that the constant messaging that comes from from our government, from banking institutions, from just, you know, social media in general, is wrong and bullshit, because it's this reoccurring thing that happens again and again, and it doesn't factor into common sense. And common sense will tell you that that there's no energy problem with crypto. It's not this big horrible monster more than anything else is right now. You're gonna tell me that that you're driving your Tesla and that your Tesla is something that's going to fix the environment? Where does that electricity come from? And where does the lithium come from? And just the parts that take to make it, just putting together a Tesla is a beast and a horrible thing that destroys the environment. He's not, this guy's the richest guy in the world. He didn't get to be the richest guy in the world by caring about the environment. He doesn't care about the environment. That's just a marketing thing. And this goes on to other things too. It's like the government's going to shut it down. Okay, well, it's had plenty of time to do that, and it hasn't been able to do it. Plus, that's the essence of crypto. You show you don't know anything about crypto when you say something like that. And you'll hear people, just saying that it's a scam, and I'm like, it's been around for way too long. It's proved itself. There's some scams out there, but there's scams in anything. And then somebody was just like, "Oh, it's the same as fiat." And I'm like, okay, well, once again, you've just shown that you don't know anything about this subject. And if you do, don't start the conversation off with a bunch of bullshit when you don't really know. Be curious, ask questions. That's what I do. I do that about everything. My entire life I've done that. And it's not always an easy position to be in, but I'm curious. And if somebody can break my mind and come up with something that I haven't heard of before and make a coherent, logical argument, then I'm all on board. That's why I started down this crypto hole. It's like nobody has given me an argument against it that has held any water. So that's where I'm at right now. You can come and revisit me, 5 years from now when I'm not such a noob. Maybe I still will be a noob. Maybe I'll still be calling myself a noob, because I think it's a constantly growing thing. But don't listen to these people and fight back against this ignorance and this FUD that's generated by the people with the worst intentions, talking about bad actors a while ago. And this is another thing. This is the kind of secondary effect of these bad actors, that it just rubs off onto people. And push back. Yeah, let them know. You don't know what you're talking about. So stop saying that and educate yourself. Be embarrassed that you don't know anything about this thing, that you don't know anything about Web 3.0. Be embarrassed, because if you didn't know about the internet in the 90s, and if you didn't know about email in the 90s, or in the early 2000s, then you should be embarrassed. And if it took you a long time to join into that, you should be embarrassed, because those are just some basics of survival in a modern world. Anyway, got a little deep there. Those are my thoughts. And please, if you have any experiences or thoughts you want to chime in, you can let me know in the comments down below. And hopefully we'll fight this rising tide, because it's just ignorance is just something that nobody should be proud of. And you're not. You're coming here to learn. I'm here to learn. Maybe we'll learn something together. All right, until next time, I'm Steve, and this is the Crypto Noob.